Hi, everybody. I am Deacon Dave, along with making it into the tagline here, Alicia Soto, and welcome to day 28 of Silence in a Year. And so today's title is True Witness, Alicia, so I'll be interested to see what you say about this. And what is our word of the day?
The word of the day is intention. Haven.
My word of the day was intention, but we decided to go with haven, right?
Yes, sorry.
And I'm not going to redo this, Alicia, so go ahead.
So
She had two words of the day, safe haven. Let's just get it out here.
Okay, so yes.
It's out in the open now.
There you go.
Right.
When I read this particular paragraph, I thought about, finding that safe place. And what is that safe place? You seek haven, right? You seek safe haven with Jesus, right? In your heart, where you feel comfortable, where you still feel safe. And so sometimes the world can seem pretty scary. And I would run to Jesus because I know that he would keep me safe, that's my haven with him. And he's never going to do me wrong. So being surrounded by him and immersed by him would keep me safe.
Yeah, I think you're referring to the storm in the boat, right? Where Jesus was sleeping in the back. Is that from today's gospel reading? And so Cardinal Sarah, part of what he's talking about is we find God in the very depth of our souls, right? In that silence. And that's where he is. And it's sort of, that's like I'm thinking, okay, that's Jesus in the back of the boat, right? He's God. And there's the silence. And here's everybody else all worried about the storm and what's going on. And he's just like, hey, what are you guys worried about? I'm God. Okay, you're with me, right? And so in the midst of all of that chaos, God's completely silent. Mm-hmm. He's taking a nap.
Right.
He's not worried about anything. And he wants the same thing for us, right? To know that he is our safe haven in the storms of life, that the very center of who we are is this power of God.
Right. And so he's telling us that that's where he wants us. That's where we know that he will take care of us, right? And I always seek a quiet space when I'm trying to focus on something. Mm-hmm. And so if I'm trying to focus on God, where is it that I should be? And that's in the silence of my heart, because that's where he's at. I find that. Where do you find it?
It's very comforting. Well, I mean, I find him in my heart as well. And, Galatians 20, I'm reading Alicia's notes now, by the way. St. Paul says, it's no longer I who lives, but Christ who lives in me, right? And so when we spend that time with God in silence, okay, it's not the noise or the things that we say that make us the true witness. It's how we live our life, right? Because Christ truly does live and dwell inside of us, Alicia.
Right.
So I've got a takeaway question that I just have to, I know we just agreed that we're rotating, but I've got a question.
It's your show.
Well, thank you, Alicia. Do you believe, okay, that Christ dwells in you? You're baptized, right? Priest, prophet, and king. The Spirit of God is in you from your baptism. But do you believe that? Okay? Because as we begin to believe that, as we know that the power of God is in the very depth of who we are, in the silence of who we are, right? And we spend time with him, that reality will begin to surface more and more. And it will inform how we live out our lives each and every day. So that was a question and an explanation, I guess. But you still get to close with the prayer, Alicia.
I will close with the prayer.
Thank you.
I come, O Lord, unto your sanctuary to see the life and food of my soul. As I hope in you, O Lord, inspire me with that confidence which brings me to your holy mountain. Permit me, divine Jesus, to come closer to you, that my whole soul may do homage to the greatness of your majesty, that my heart with its tenderest affections may acknowledge your infinite love, that my memory may dwell on the admirable mysteries here renewed every day, and that the sacrifice of my whole being may accompany you.
Amen. All right, everybody, we will see you tomorrow for day 29.
Goodbye.